Hey guys, it's DanMeister, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. And as you can see by the little logo in the top left, and this cool little intro that we've got, it's Wave Race 64. This is probably one of my favourite games for the 64. It's definitely not. It's not up with like a Mario, Banjo-Kazooie, DK64, Diddy Kong Racing type of game, but there's a lot of fun to be had with this game. I find it enjoyable. It's definitely a different sort of twist on the sort of racing genre games. You know, your type of kart races, F-Zero, all those games would have been out at the time. And actually, I find it quite enjoyable to do. It's a really good game. It's quite quirky. It's a short game, so this project won't be. It's quite like a little bit of a mini project, especially after two really long projects in the form of Yoshi's Woolly World and Secret of Mana. This will be quite a good, excuse me, quite a nice little project to do. So, with what I'll be doing in this project is I'll be playing for the championship mode. And I'll be pretty much playing through all the cups, sort of just kind of showing all that off. And then at the end I'll just show these little extra things off down here. Anyway, I haven't played this game in ages, to the point that actually last time I played it I think I deleted all my save files, and I actually don't even have the expert unlocked, so I might have to do a bit of practice off screen. But we will be doing normal. I'll do a quick warm-up before I start the race because I haven't touched this game for a good couple of years. So, there's 4 characters. They all have sort of different strengths and stuff. I think this character here is the most balanced one. This one has good handling. This one has a good engine, sort of top speed. And this one has good grip. So I will pick this one, but I will customize it. And as you can see, the way I've customized it: light handling, middle engine, and a tight grip, which is how I like it. So let's have a quick warm up in Dolphin Park. So it's kind of like if you imagine like a Mario Kart Grand Prix sort of thing. You get points for finishing different places, and you need a certain amount of points to advance. Obviously, as this is the warm up, there aren't any points needed to advance. But this game is sort of similar to like your Mario Kart in a sense that A to speed, obviously control stick change direction, and R sort of drift. And if you press B, you kind of get like a sharp drift. Similar to Diddy Kong Racing in that aspect as well. And as you can sort of do little show things like in a ramp, if you press the R button, you can sort of do a little pose sort of thing. And then if you kind of go off the ramp and then press, I think it's up, which I need to do because I need to keep this in mind for a future course. If you go up here and then press down, or is it B? I think maybe Z. Yeah, Z. You go kind of go underneath under the water for a bit, which I kind of need to for a future course. Now, for those of you that may actually remember, I don't know who will, if anyone, but I actually did do a quick. I haven't done a let's play of this game before, but I have actually done a video, a couple of videos of this game. You can control the height of your jump by leaning right forward or backwards. Yeah, so obviously. Yeah, that's fine. So I think I'll probably start the race now. But for those of you who may remember, I actually did do a few random videos of this game on my channel. Like this is probably 6-7 years ago now. It was a really long time ago. Actually, there it says I need 1 point to advance, and I need to finish 4th or higher. So obviously I can't lose unless I quit out. Anyway, So this game, this is normal mode, normal cup, so it tends to be the easiest with regards to speed and just difficulty of the people you're racing, of your competitors. As you can see here, I'm going to the left and right of these buoys over here. As you see at the bottom, there are two things that are important that we'll need to know about for this project. I'm really bad at this game. I need to sort of re-familiarise myself with the game before I definitely before I take on hard and expert. So I probably will do that off camera. But one thing to point out is, first of all, there's a power meter at the bottom, which is that's affected by the way when you go past the buoys. So every time you go past one, it sort of keeps your power up, as well as also like a boost at the start too. I think Z does a boost as well. I think Z's sort of like a quick turn type thing as well. And also, it says in the bottom left, there's a miss option. If you go the wrong side of a buoy, then you miss, which is, you know, it's fine. But there is a 5 miss penalty. Well, there's basically every time you miss a buoy, then your power goes down to the default. And if you miss too many, if you miss all 5, then you're forced to retire from the race. And Bonsai! Yeah, every time you finish a race in first place, having not missed a buoy, then you get this Bonsai message, which is, I don't know, that's literally the only thing you get. It's like, fucking brilliant, thank you for that. Bonsai, Danielson! Joking. Anyway, so I got 7 points. You get 7 for first place, 4 for second, 2 for third, 4 for fourth. 1 for fourth. And you're fucked up somewhere. So yeah, again, so both the difficulty. This is one of my favourite courses. I like Sunset Bay. Like, it's a beautiful level. The sea's orange just because of the reflection of the sky. And the music's really good as well. The soundtrack in this game is actually amazing. I really like the soundtrack. So I need to. I'm trying to remember how to get the boost. No, I think as soon as he says go, I'm gonna try that in the next level. But yeah, the music's really cool. As I was saying though, yeah, it's the cups both differ in terms of. I think there's 3 things. One, just the speed of the competitors, of your rivals. 2, buoy placement, because they get really evil with where they place the buoys. Like they make it really awkward for you in the later cups. And fuck, there was one more thing and I totally forgot about it in my head. Oh yeah, also the point requirements. They get a lot more stricter as you go on through the cups. So yeah, just one thing to sort of take into consideration. I know it'll be slightly off sync because that's just how Elgato is. But yeah, I really like this song. I think this is probably my second favourite course. But oh, that's a record lap as well. So every time you get like a flashing red sort of thing, it just means it's a new record. And I actually might get quite a few new records in terms of laps and overall course time, just again because of the new, the fact that this is a new, like relatively new data. So yeah. So yeah, Z is definitely the turning one you'll want to use. R is sort of like a nice drift like that. It's like a wider drift. Z is definitely more of a sharper drift. See, look, that's a new record, course record. So already I'm 6 points ahead of Michael Jeter over there.
Welcome to Drake Lake.
Drake Lake. This is quite a tricky course. So I mean, first of all, I don't know why the fuck there'd be a jet ski race in a lake. Oh, so I kind of got some timing because I got a green start. I'll look that up and I'll tell you in a hard course if I don't figure out by the time I finish this level. But yeah, this is quite a weird level, just in terms of actually racing in it. But so see, sharp turn needed there because it's left, right, left, and then towards the end they have this. This is always wooden like holes in the ground, and which is not too bad for now. But in the later courses, they put buoys sort of in the middle of those, I believe, like in the later cups, which makes it 10 times trickier. But I actually think that this might be controversial. I mean, I love Mario Kart 64, by the way. I actually think this is probably... Well, I don't know if it's a better game than Mario Kart 64. I'll readjust my statement, the statement I was going to make. This is definitely a harder game than Mario Kart 64. Definitely a lot harder. Oh shit, okay. I think just stuff like that. I mean, just the controls in general. Well, it's not that the controls are shit, but also just the fact that you're not... With Mario Kart 64, you can cheese the game by just drifting and using items and stuff. There are obviously no items because it's more of a real-life simulator game. It's like Mario Kart, obviously, it's based on the Mario universe, and it's quite, you know, it's a kart racer, like it's Crash Team Racing, that sort of thing. But this game, obviously, it's a bit more simulation on real life. You know, just that sort of jet skiing. Oh, nice record lap as well. This might be record course time too. I don't know. And yeah, just in general, the overall, I think it's a lot trickier. It's a harder game than Mario Kart. Also, the fact there's a point requirement too. Cool, first place again, and it was 18 points ahead of second place. Move on to the next round.
Welcome to
Marine Fortress. This is probably my least favorite level. There is a shortcut, but I don't think it's open in this one. I think it opens in... 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I think you have to time it when he says go. But... Yeah. I'm trying to turn. It's being shit. Okay. I believe there is a shortcut you can take, but only in the hard cup. And actually, that's quite a theme as well. That's one more thing that changes in... shit, I need this one. I'm out of the course. Damn it, I missed. See, the shortcut's through that little door, that gate there. I didn't drift with the waves. So this level's actually got quite tough, it's got a lot of waves that are quite heavy. As you can see, and I need to sort of adjust for that. I need to take my hand off the accelerator, I think, when I'm going through those. Because sometimes it's quite handy, I think, to press B and sort of Z when you're taking those turns like that. Not really doing that well in this course, which just shows that I need to definitely do a bit more practice. I probably will do in my own time, and I don't hit these crits. So yeah, that's where pressing B sort of helps, because you can slow down like that and then make a sharper turn. So yeah, I won't get the bonsai at the end. Not that that's really a factor that matters too much, but it's quite cool. Who by? Who have I been overtaken by? Okay, so I'm 3 seconds ahead, which is the nice lead I have. Yeah, so I have to see, that was a lot better. So I'm kind of learning on the job right now. I'm familiarising myself with these controls and just like the overall gimmicks of the game and the mechanics and everything. Because again, this game's tricky. It's not easy. When we get an expert, I'm gonna probably have to retry a couple of times. Oh, that was a really sharp turn. So yeah, this is the only one where you have to take the normal. Yes, he just whoa. Sounds like Toad. Whoa! No, it doesn't. But yeah, this is one of the few where you actually just take the normal. In the first lap, you hit the normal route, normal path round. And I'm pretty much can't be overtaken now at this point anyway. I could just retire and I think I should be able to win these.
Port Blue.
This is Port Blue. This is probably one of the harder courses, especially in the later modes, because again, this is one where there is a shortcut that's only open in the later difficulty. So let me just get the time in. I keep hitting yellow. That's not too bad. I can survive on that. Also, the music is mental. I actually oddly like it in a weird way. It's like death metal or something like that. I like it in the oddest way. But yeah, because there's a shortcut, they actually don't have any buoys in this part until you get out, because in the late difficulty, like I said, you're kind of inclined to take the shortcut. So yeah, when you land as well, press Z and B instantly as soon as you land, because you get like a sharper turn off the ramp. It's also it's almost sometimes recommended to not take the ramp. Oh god, I'm going quite fast, and it's just, the waves are kind of carrying me there. But yeah, I was saying earlier, the thing is, I'm going to go off track quite a lot because there is quite a lot to cover in this game, and it's a short project, like I've already stated. So yeah, I'm going to avoid these ramps because again, quicker. But like I said, so Sunset Bay is my second favourite course. My actual favourite course isn't in this cup. Because as you can see, get another difference, because I'm going to just keep remembering these off the top of my head. Another difference from the in the difficulty of cups is that there are 6 races in this cup. There are 7 races in the hard cup, and that's where my favourite course is. And there are 8 races in the expert cup. So there are 2 more courses that get added to the game as you go through. So yeah, and we'll get another bonsai. That's not bad, 37 actually. It's only 2 seconds ahead though. Just shows you actually it's not bad. It's not an easy course. But when you take the shortcut, so yeah, I've comfortably won the normal cup. I kind of expected to, even with minimal practice.
Southern Island.
Southern Island. Now, Southern Island will always be the final course of each race, of each cup. And it's quite a cheery, sort of, really nice level. One thing to note as well though, the tide. As you go through the race, the tide sort of comes in, or goes out basically. So for example, you can take this route here and go past that boat. But the more you go through, the more you're unable to. So like that's why I don't take that ramp. I always go around because that ramp is very risky to take, I find. So and you'll notice that every time you go past this starting line, have a look at where the water level is as you go past the start line each lap. And as you even at turn N, as you can see, the boat is now completely above. I think you take that ramp. So I'm mixing up with this ramp over here. You can take the boat ramp. And actually I've had 2 sharp turns because I kind of made a bit of an arse out of that one. You can take the ramp over the boat, but you can't take this ramp here. But now, in the second lap, you can actually go underneath this little, I guess it's a pier, or... yeah, it probably would be a pier, I guess. That was slow. But I will take this ramp this time. Yeah, and as you see, it's way in now. So you can take it up here, and then that eliminates the need to do sharp turns because of stupidity. So yeah, this is just the guy I'll be Hayami, because he just seems to be he's like the go-to guy. And just look at the start line now. Like the water's pretty much only on the right hand side of it. So yeah, 6 first places. There was no real threat there. This is kind of more just an introduction, as well as kind of relearning / refamiliarizing myself with controls. Just getting readjusted to them. So with a comfortable 26-point margin, I have come in first place, and I think I got first place in almost all those races too, for like a best time. Shout out to Kawasaki as well, who actually sponsored this game. Kawasaki, of course, they make actually make jet skis, and yeah, they sponsor this game. So there I am, cool guy who looks like Ash Ketchum a little bit with the cap and sticky out hair at the back.
Congratulations!
Yep, I'm the champion. And then yeah, just this little cheery tune, followed by your times. So yeah, apart from the first one, apart from the first course, I got a new record in each of these, which is... Oh no, I didn't get one in round 4. I sucked in Marine Fortress. But that means I've got some new records to type in. And then as you can see here, I came in first place with 42 points, which is obviously the most you can get. I will move on to the next class. That'll be next video. So whenever these letters ring silver, that means you've got a first place record. And when they're in red, that means you've got a second or third place. So obviously Dan, just typed that in, I was typing that. Which means, what have I got? So I've got third for Sunny Beach. See, look at that, I've done a lot better than that one in the past. Good in Sunset Bay, Drake Lake, Marine Fortress, that was pretty bad. Port Blue was decent. Ooh, those, you can't see those levels yet. And Southern Island was not too bad. This one's my favourite level, Twilight City. So yes, that's it for Wave Race 64. That's it for part 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys look forward to the next part, which will be the Hard Cup. See you guys for that one.